Hello, 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 my fellow humans. This is Miss 5250 here, and I am crazy for justice.
Defender's Office, Adult Division. Please listen for the following options. For English, press 1.
Para español, presione el 2.
To speak to your attorney or the public defender receptionist, Public Defender's Office, how may I help you?
Yes. I need not to speak to Joy's boss. I need to speak to one up the step, because I already spoke to Joy's boss, and that got me nowhere. No, I got no emails. She's not CCing anybody else on the emails. Joy refuses to send me the communication that she has sent to the prosecutor. Refuses to do anything until the court date that she's fired. And either I want to start talking to the other attorneys today, or I want her to file pro se paperwork so that I can handle this myself.
Okay, and I'm sorry, what was your name?
Joy knows. You guys can figure this out, I'm sure. Your crack investigation teams. And if I don't hear back from somebody today, not Mary Vasquez, her boss. I want Mary Vasquez's boss. I also have a call into Antoinette about why you guys are being trained to not ID yourselves. Because I have no idea who was in all that conversation, who was butting into the conversation with my lawyer.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
Hello.
This is Patty. Can I help you?
Patty, I thought you were the office manager. I thought you handled the, clerical staff, administrative staff.
No, I'm part of the LA team. I'm a supervisor for the LAs. Is that what you mean?
The legal assistants.
Yes.
That answer the phones.
She's a legal assistant too. We have to switch off answering the phone.
Well, yeah, no, I know. I worked in an office for 30 years. Which is why I was very upset that they think they don't have to ID. They're public employees. And that they're willing to hang up on me because, I'm upset.
They hung up on you?
They're willing to. They threatened to. It's online. I posted Miss 5250 on YouTube. You don't know about that? Joy didn't tell you about that?
No, you didn't tell me about that.
No, Joy should have told you because I told her. I posted almost 100 videos in the 3 years since this fucking ordeal began. And she wants to make it about, 1 hour.
Right.
And, and she's not following my instructions. She's telling me that she doesn't have to CC me on her communications with my ex-lawyer or the current prosecutor. And I sent plenty of, I have tried to get this case back on calendar, short of walking into that courthouse because I refuse to do it because I'm innocent. And the court date that I missed was because I couldn't get the, Zoom thing right. And the court date was set without my consent to begin with when this was all almost at trial. And now she wants me to wait until the day before the trial, the 9th or the 7th or whatever, to tell the judge that she's fired. Well, that's not policy. It better not be, because it's totally against PC 1054, which is about truth and which is about timeliness. I told Joy that criminal complaint is a lie. Jordan Wamhoff was not Officer 1. Jordan Wamhoff was Officer 3. And if I can't get that simple fact corrected prior to trial and get all of the officers that were there on scene named as witnesses, what the hell are you people doing? I don't understand. Both of the names I gave Joy, Robert McGuire and Malcolm Walls, are both heard on the video that was presented in evidence on this case. You can hear them saying it. You can see they're noticing something on the screen isn't right. They say another cop's named Baker. I want that, that's new information for me. Joy don't care. Baker's not in there. Baker's name is not in there anywhere. Maybe it was Baker instead of Malcolm Walls because Malcolm Walls is a black man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to use my brain, but, it's affecting my life. Joy gets paid whether I get convicted or not. And if you hear, I'm losing my damn voice over this shit. And, I forgot what I was going to say, but,
Okay.
But the evidence.com stuff, you guys better figure that out. That's all out there now, that you guys don't know what the hell you're doing with evidence.com and the timestamps and who gets to redact what and who can see what. Now I had a cop tell me today that I can't get access to it myself after all this bullshit that's going on, that supposedly not even the prosecution has timestamps. It's just ridiculous. I don't know what the hell is going on with you people down there. But I suggest you listen to the latest, 3 or 4 videos that I posted on my YouTube channel, and I've got 14,000 tweets on my Twitter, and I don't want to do this. This is not. I don't want to have to post all this shit on social media, but somebody has got to expose what the hell is going on in Fresno County with Jerry Dyer, Jerry Dyer's liars, and Lisa Shitcamp and her mess. I ain't getting railroaded again. All the corruption that's going on at Fresno City Hall with Esmeralda Soria, Miguel Arias, Nelson Esparza, threatening our city attorney, but Joy doesn't believe in police corruption or doesn't think this is about any of that. So I just, somebody send me all the stuff on my file on the communication that Joy has made to the public defender's office. I have no idea if she has told them that I tried for a year to get back on calendar, through phone calls with the city attorney, blah, blah, blah. Calling the Fresno County Board of Supervisors, explaining my situation. And COVID had just hit, but they want me to come down to that courthouse so they can hand me a date so I can walk away and come back 4 months later, when they could just as easily give me a date on the phone. Considering my age, my handicap, the whole COVID thing. But I can't get, one little shred of, and I posted a video where I went down to Goldstein's, where, I'm trespassed, and told them, oh, I listened to the 911 and your bitch general manager lied. And that's posted. That was posted over a year ago. But none of the victims want to try to help get me on calendar. So this is about corruption, and it is about everybody trying to protect bad cops at Fresno PD, including your office.
I understand what you're saying.
I know this is not your fault, Patty, but I am not fucking special, and so this is happening to everybody. You guys are under pressure to clear that calendar and 98% plea deals, and nobody even bothers to consider that. Why would the cops do their job right when they know that nothing's going to come of it, and that these people are going to get forced to plead guilty? And none of their shenanigans will come to light.
Yeah, no, I can understand.
And
I'm sorry you feel that way.
And I had such a bogus case just now. I told Joy, I never got my formal trespass. On my channel is a Boycott McDonald's video where it shows Des Martinez getting her formal trespass like it's supposed to happen. But Joy's insisting because they told me over and over, well, you know, where I asked for that formal trespass, that video is not there. Because it was Officer 1 or Officer 2 that they don't want to put on the criminal complaint, and they don't want to put under available to testify or whatever.
Okay.
So, you know, if I don't get something back from you guys, email about what the hell is going on with my case, like I've asked long before she was ever fired. You know, now am I not going to get my information? Is my evidence, do I not get that today? That can be filed, that can be emailed to me today immediately. The Dan Mosley stuff forwarded to me. But she's refusing to do any of that, telling me I have to wait till 9/7 and tell it to a judge that she's fired. No, I don't. I will be emailing Department 13 today. I want to know who the prosecutor is so that I can CC them myself on the email so that everybody's on the same damn page.
Okay. Now, did you know that you have a pretrial already scheduled for court?
I thought that's what I thought we were in informal pretrial right now. I thought that this was...
You have on calendar, you have a pretrial for 9/7.
Yeah, which he originally scheduled for 8:30. And then for some reason, like it felt like punishment, he pushed it to the day before the trial. Why? Is that normal? Is a pretrial normally the day before the trial, or is it normally a week before? Was I getting a trial penalty right there?
I don't know who is he?
It doesn't matter. When is pretrial? Is it normally the day before the trial? And that was the judge that did that. He started to schedule it for 8:30, and then it looks like irritated at me that I'm putting you guys through this, and puts it to 9/7. So I want to know, is that customary? Why was he going to put it a week before and then changed his mind to put it a day before? What is the significance of that? And is that typical? You know, is it typical to have the pretrial the day before the actual trial? Or is it...
It has happened.
Well, I know it has happened. Obviously, it's happened to me. But is that typical? You know, is that what they normally do? She's supposed to know the judge, right? I can watch this judge every day on TV. And, you know, you're supposed to know your judge. So this, I think his last name is Terrence. Is he some kind of hard ass or what?
I don't know the judge, so I don't know.
I know, and you know you're being recorded, so nobody wants to say bad about a judge. But here I will, because let's talk about wage theft. What about the 15-minute recess that turns into 45 minutes? That everybody shrugs their shoulders at me and says it's his courtroom. Yeah, well, it's my tax dollars. How much? And people sitting in that courtroom have taken off work. That they're not getting paid. Everybody in that courtroom is getting paid for that extra half hour of 15-minute recess that I asked around, and it's fairly typical. So that's, you know, half hour a day times the cost of that courtroom times 5 days a week times, you know, how many days. That's wage theft. That's tax, you know, fraud, in my opinion. And you can see where, you know, the logic goes, and some people will, yes, definitely agree with me, and some people won't. But, you know, when a judge does it, everybody can see.
Okay. I can understand your frustration.
I appreciate that, Patty. So I'm going to cut this off, and you know that, you know, I want somebody better get back to me today. I'm just going to take matters into my own hands, and you guys are just going to look worse. So I suggest you start doing some damage control. All right?
Okay.
Thank
I
you.
will let Joy know. You're welcome.
And Antoinette, I'm still waiting for that call, too. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome.
And I think we already have some kind of class action something. But please get a hold of me. Funnel some people to my channel, please, so I can at least get 1,000 subs, so I can go live and feel safe walking the streets of Fresno, Tower District, John Lang Country. But I did enter Cali Tito's You Want to Go to Jail. He did about 2 months ago in Fresno here in my criminal case. And that's how we're going to get him, guys. Through the back door. Like they got Al Capone. Not, you know, the FBI didn't get him. The IRS got him. So I just want to make this clear one more time. SJVT, San Joaquin Valley Transparency, is heard on the evidence. I am saying it, and it's on the body cam evidence already submitted. Already submitted also is Cali Tito's trespass or threat of trespass by 2 Fresno police officers about 2 months ago. Yeah, the video is called You Want to Go to Jail? 2 Fresno female police officers, I think veteran officers, at least I think 2011 and 2018, roll up on Cali Tito with a camera in his hand and start hassling him. That's how fucking stupid the highest paid police department in the fucking Central Valley is. Just opening us up for liability. They don't care. That SJVT did it was just a few months before I got arrested. So they knew exactly what a First Amendment auditor was when they took my phone. We're stronger together, guys. Please. I need some support on this. I really, really do. I've got a court date coming up of 9/7. My other videos I've posted have phone numbers of the DA. I've got hashtags out there you guys can use. Please, just get eyes on Fresno. Please. Okay, everybody. Thanks for putting up with me, and be well and be free.